Welcome to this session of Mathematics, Primary 1. I'm Lilian. Today's work is ranging from page 40 up to page 43. And we are going to start from form small sets from the big sets. Form small sets from the big set. But before we look at this, what is a set? Let's just remind ourselves, what is a set? We shall say a set is a collection of well-defined members or elements. Now we are going to look at this set and we are going to define those sets, or we are going to form the well-defined one. Those are the small sets which we are going to form, or we can call them the subsets. And for the subsets, you learn that work in primary 2. They will teach you what subsets are, but those are the small sets formed from the big set, and this is our big set. Now we are going to form the subsets, or we are going to form the small sets from the big set. Now this is our big set. Before we form the small sets, what can you see from the big set? Okay, we can see the ball, and after seeing the ball, how many are they? You count 1, 2, 3, 4. We've seen 4 balls. Now those balls, let's put them in one small set. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. After forming this, now we are going to name this small set. The good thing we learned about many sets. Now we are going to name this small set, which we've got. Now, what are these? Alright, these are balls. And how many are they? We are going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. After counting them, now we are going to name this set. Now, how do you call this set? Okay, it is a set of 4 balls. We are going to look for another small set or another subset. What else can you see from the big set? Yes, we saw the balls. Now, what else can you see from the big set? Alright, we can see the sticks. And how many are they? Let's count them. 1, 2. There are only 2 sticks. Then we draw them in our small set. 1, 2. After drawing them, now we are going to name our set. A set of, how many are they? There were 2. A set of 2 sticks. And some people tend to write a set of 2 sticks. This is wrong. Don't forget to add their S, because the sticks are more than 1. Now it will be a set of 2 sticks. Okay, let's look for another subset, or the last subset. What else can you see from the big set? Okay, I can see flowers. And how many are they? 1, 2, 3. Now we are going to form our small set. What are we going to draw here? Because this is an empty set. We are going to draw there our flowers, and the flowers were 3. 1, 2, and then 3. After drawing them, now we are going to name this small set. A set of 3 flowers. Don't write flower. If you write flower, you will be meaning 1 flower. But these ones are more than 1. Don't forget to add their S. A set of 3 flowers. Still another set. Let's look at an empty set. An empty set. What is an empty set? What is an empty set? An empty set is a set without members. An empty set is a set without members. Let's remind ourselves the symbol for the empty set. This is the symbol for an empty set. If they tell you that you draw an empty set, that's what they will draw for you. Or they can tell you to name this symbol. Still you will say an empty set. But remember, we said an empty set is like you have more than one name. Even this set has more than one name. Now, what are those more names? They don't call it an empty set. Which other name can they give you? Alright, there is null set. We have null set. You can say a null set. If you don't say that, there is another name. You can say a void set. A void set. Still, even these ones you can say a null set is a set without two members, or a set with no members. Or still, even void set, you can say a set without members. And this is the symbol for an empty set or a null set. Now let's look at examples, or some of the examples of an empty set. Those sets without members. Okay, we have here examples of an empty set. We have the first one here. A set of cups dancing. A set of cups dancing. If at all I tell you to draw a set of cups dancing, what are you going to draw? You will draw an empty set. Because we don't have a set of cups dancing. We have cups at home. Have you ever seen cups at home standing and they start to dance? No, they cannot dance. Meaning that this is an empty set. We have a set of girls with 5 legs each. A set of girls with 5 legs each. How many legs do you have? Teacher has 2 legs. What about you? Alright, you also have 2 legs. Now, have you ever seen one girl having 5 legs? No, meaning that this is an empty set. Still, you can give me more examples of an empty set. Which another example of those empty sets, the sets which you can't even draw, or the sets without members? Okay, we have a set of trees walking. Have you ever seen trees walking? No, trees can't walk. Okay? A set of desks sweeping. Can desks sweep? No, those are empty sets. Okay? Now let's look at this one. This activity under the empty sets. We have here, write empty set, and we've said an empty set is a set without 2 members. Now here, write empty set or not empty set. Still, they can tell you, like in your activity there in your books, they told you to write true or false. Now here, if at all they tell us to use it true, or they tell us to use the word false. True, or they tell you to use the word false. That's what they told you to use even in your activity, in your books there. Here we have a set of plates jumping. A set of plates jumping. Now, what are you going to put here? Have you ever seen plates jumping? No. Meaning that this one is false. If they told you to use false, this one, the answer is false. The next one, a set of girls singing. Have you ever seen girls singing? Yes. Meaning that this one is true. Then we have the last one, a set of boys with 2 heads each. A set of boys with 2 heads each. Have you ever seen one boy having 2 heads? No, meaning that this is false. Okay, but let's use now empty set or not empty set. The first one we have a set of plates jumping. Now, is this an empty set or not empty set? A set of plates jumping. When I look at the plates, can they jump? No. Meaning that this is empty set. This one is an empty set. We are going to just write there, empty set. Okay? Then let's look at another one. We have a set of girls singing. A set of girls singing. This is not empty set. Not empty set. Then the last one, a set of boys with 2 heads each. Still, this is a set without members. You can't find one boy having 2 heads. This is an empty set. This is empty. Empty set. It has no members. Now let's look at joining sets. Joining sets. We have here our small set, another small set, and they want us to join these sets and form the big one. Before we join them, we have to first count the members. How many are they here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we write our number 4. We come to the next one. 1, 2. Now we are going to add them, or we are going to join them. Now let's put them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put here the 6 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our number 6 down. Okay? If here they had not put the members and they've told you to join those sets here, like here we have 4, yes, and here we don't have any member. They've told you to join these sets. Some people, they do, if they don't give them here, for them they say let's put ours. This is an empty set. It has no members. Meaning that if you count here, we are going to put 0. We come to our big set, we put there these ones. Because when you add 4 plus 0, any number you add to a 0, you get that very number. Now we shall get 4. Then we put our answer 4. If I've said if they did not put, if you've got one empty set, that's what you do. Don't put your own. Let's put back what was there. Here we had 2. When we joined them, there were 6. Okay, here we have 3 subsets or 3 small sets, and these are the sets which you are going to join. Here, still we are going to first count and see how many are they here. They are 2 balls, right? Number 2. We come to this 1, 2, 3. There are 3. We come to this 1, 2, 3. Now these are the balls these are the sets which are going to join. We shall have 2 plus 3 plus 3. Or we are going to count these balls. Then we form one big set. Let's put them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we shall have 8 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We shall have 80 balls. Then even our number 8. Okay, here, away from the sets, let's first look at patterns and sequence. And under these, we are going to first look at patterns of 2. Patterns of 2. But they may not tell you that this is the pattern of 2. You may find it when they've just given find or fill in the missing numbers. When they've not told you that this is the pattern of 2, they just tell you to find out the missing number. And here we have 2, 4, 6, 8, dash, dash. And they want you to find the missing number. What you will do, you are going to look for the difference. Or you will find 2 numbers which are next to each other. Like here we have 8, 6. We have 6, 4. Or we have here 2, 4. Now we are going to get 2 numbers. We find the difference. Now let's use these ones. We are going to use this one 2 and then 4. Now we are going to see how many did they add on number 2 to get 4. How many did they add on number 2 to get 4? 4. Now let's start from here. We are going to use the balls. We have here 2. Then let's draw another ball here. We add it to say 3. This was 2, 3, 4. Meaning that they added 2 on number 2. 2 plus 2, and we got 4. Now let's find out even this one. We see, what did they add on 6 to get 8? Now if we get the same answer, now that's what we are going to be adding there to find the missing numbers. Here we have 6 and then 8. What is the difference, or what did they add on this to get this? Now let's start from 6, 7, 8. Meaning that they added 2 on number 6 to get 8. Now let's add 2 on number 8 to find the missing number here. Here we have 8, 9, 10. Meaning that if I add 2 on number 8, we shall get 10. And that will be our first missing number. And here we've got 10. Still, we want to find out another number here. We are going to add there 2 on number 10. This is 10, 11, 12. Meaning that our next missing number will be number 12. Okay? Then here we have 6 and 8. We want to find out the difference. We want to find out the difference. But here let's use the sequence. We are going to do this. We are going to do this. Now we are going to use the sequence because we said patterns and sequence. Now let's use the sequence. We have here 6 and 8. What did they add on number 6 to get 8? Now let's use the balls still and we find out. This was 6, 7, 8. Meaning that they added 2 on number 6 to get 8. We added there 6. We added there 2 to get number 8. Then let's get this. We find out the missing number. Still here we are going to add there 2 because we finished finding the difference here, meaning that they were adding 2. Now we are going to add 2 on number 8 to find the missing number. If you add there 2, 8, 9, 10, we shall get 10. Still here on 10 and 12, they added there 2. They added 2 on number 10 to get 12. Still here, we shall add 2 on to number 12 to find the missing number here. If you add 2 there on number 12, let me say that I have 12 in my head. If I add there 2, which number am I going to get? Now let me say that 12 in my head, then 13, 14. The missing number here will be 14. Okay? Then let's look at patterns of 5. Patterns of 5. Here we have, still we are going to choose one number and find the difference. 2 numbers. And we see how many did they add. We have here, let's take this one, 5 and 10. Now, how many did they add on number 5 to get 10? Okay, now let's put our 5 in the head. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Meaning that on 5 they added there 5 to get number 10. Now we want to find out the missing number here. When we add 5 still on number 10, which number are we going to get? Let's add our 5 here. This is 10. Let's put 10 in our head. 10. Then we add there 5. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We've added there 5 and the answer is 15. That is the missing number there. Then here we have 15, 20. Still, we've said we are going to first find the difference. What did they add on number 15 to get number 20? Okay, now we are going to draw the balls here. 15. That's why I said let's put 15 in our head. After putting 15, we add there the 5 balls. Because we put the 15 in the head, we find out the balls which they added on to 15 to get 20. Now 15 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Meaning that they added 5 on number 15 to get number 20. Now, we've got to know that they were adding 5. Now let's add 5 on 20 to find a missing number here. Which number is missing? This is 20. Let's add the other 5 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Now, 20 in our head. 20, then 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Still we have here the missing number. Now we are going to add our 5 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 in our head. Then 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. The answer there is the 30. Then let's look at patterns of 10. Patterns of 10. The reason why we are finding the difference between the two numbers next to each other is sometimes they may not specify. They may just tell us find the missing numbers, whereby we are the ones to find out how many did they add. That's why we are saying that we have to first find the difference. Now we have here 10, 20. Now we have to first find out how many did they add on number 10 to get 20. How many did they add on 10 to get 20? Let's find out. Let's put 10 in our head. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, let's count them and see. How many did they add on 10 to get 20? Let's count our balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They added their 10 on 10 to get 20. Now, even as here, we are going to add their 10 balls. And we find the missing number here. Let's first draw the 10 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After doing that 10, now let's add them on 20. Still, we've said that 20 in our head. Okay, now 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. The missing number here is 30. Okay, then here we have 20, 30. We are going to find out. Let's use the sequence here. How many did they add on 10, on 20 to get 30? How many did they add on 20 to get 30? Okay? Now let's draw our tiny balls here. We find out how many did they add. This is 20 in our head. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They added their 10. Now let's add here 10. Still, when you add here another 10, which number are you going to get? If you add 10 on 30, which number are you going to get? Okay? Now here, let's put 30 in our head and we also apply our fingers. We have these are 10 fingers. Now let's not draw the balls this time round. Let's put 30 in our head. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Meaning that if you add there 10 on 30, we shall get 40. Still here we are going to add there 10. Now this is 40, 40 plus 10. 40 plus 10. As we've done here, we are going to put 40 in our head, and then these 10 fingers, we are going to add them on 40. Now let's say 40 in our head, then we go 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now when we add 10 on 40, we shall get 50 as our missing number. Now let's look at this. When they've mixed these numbers, here we have complete the number sequences below, all the number patterns below. Now here we have 0, 2, 4, dash, dash. Now we want to find out what's here they've not specified. To tell us either we are adding 2, 3, 4. They have not specified. Now we are the ones to find out how many have they been adding. How many have they been adding? Let's take these two. We find out the difference. Now we are going to get 2. And we add and we see how many did they add on 2 to get 4. Now we are going to say 2. 2 is already in our head. Then 3, 4. Meaning that they added there 2 to get 4. They added there 2 on 2 to get 4. Now even as here on 4, we are going to add there 2 balls. Then we shall say 4, 5, 6. Still, when you add the 2 on number 6, which number are you going to get? Because you are still finding out the missing number. This is 6, 7, 8. Okay, now let's look at the next one. We have 40, 50, dash, dash. Now we are going to find out the difference. Before we find out the missing numbers, we have to look for the difference between 50 and the 40. Now we are going to first get this one, 40 in our head, then 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now let's count the balls and we see how many have we added on 40 to get 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've been adding there 10, 10. Now, even on 50, we are going to add there 10. Let's fill the 10 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we are going to add them on 50. 50 in our head, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. And we have another number to find out. Still, we are going to add 10 on 60 to find the missing number here. Let's first draw our 10 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this was 60. Let's put 60 in our head. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Alright, here they added 2, here they added 10. Now let's find out this one. We have 15, 20, 25. How many did they add on this to get this? Let's take these two numbers. Let's take 15 and 20. We are going to find out the difference. All the numbers they were adding. Now this is 15. 15 in our head. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've been adding 5, 5 to get this. Now let's find out here. 25. Which number is the next one? Now you're going to add 5 here to find the missing number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's first put 25 in our head. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30. Even here on 30, you're going to add there 5 to find the next number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is 30 in our head. 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Alright, thanks for being good listeners. Bye-bye.